Hello and welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Tuesday, February 6th, 2018. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice, not making any recommendations, always for your further homework. Good morning, Sue here on this Tuesday morning after the big Monday sell-off in the markets yesterday. Wow, what a day. Biggest one-day decline for the Dow in history. So the market is behaving in unprecedented ways, doing unprecedented things. And so what I try to do is kind of adjust my thinking to that and really monitor my support and resistance and say we're in an area now where just about anything can happen. So with that, let's get into today's video. I always start off with a look at the Russell Index, and for that I use the IWM, which is the ETF that represents the Russell 2000. And I like to step back and take a look at it on a 5-year monthly time frame. I like that bigger picture look for a start. For the purposes of today's video, I've taken away all my drawings because I want to note that I'm paying attention to anyway, that the Russell, I use this blue line as my guide, which is the 8-day EMA. I use it on the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. So far for the month of February, it's kissing this line. I don't want it to close below for the month. It's still early in the month. Anything can happen. It can certainly recover from here. But I am noting that the red candle so far and its proximity to that 8-day. We talked about the candle for the month of December being a doji undecided at these upper levels, but it was followed by a candle in January that had that price strength until the last few days where price sold off and it created a wick up here. So the market to me in this area might be displaying some price exhaustion. So February is going to be a pretty important month. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to move it away from the 5-year monthly to the 2-year weekly, but before I do that I'm going to put my drawings back on, and I apologize in advance because it's going to get a little cluttered. And I do not like cluttered charts, but I've been drawing more lines because there's more stuff happening in the markets. So as a reminder, this blue line down here is long-term support resistance, kind of ignoring it for now. This orange line here was our baseline through all of 2017, where it, for the most part, contained price as it rose up against this diagonal line. And this wedge contained price really until the back half of 2017, where we had a bullish candle followed by monthly candles that moved us up and over this black diagonal line. So prices sunk back down below. So I'm taking note of that, and I've drawn a new area of support resistance in here. So I apologize for the cluttered chart. I'm going to move it away from the 5-year monthly to the 2-year weekly. And maybe this will look a little clearer. So last week, on Thursday, we drew this diagonal line in here to say if the uptrend is going to continue, then the Russell is going to have to get through that black diagonal line and go that way. We kind of said, hey, we don't know which way it's going to go, up or down, but it chose to go down. So it's broken that black diagonal line of support, and it's coming into a new area down here. We will see what happens when it gets there. So I'm going to move it away from the 2-year weekly to the 9-month daily. There's that strong bar from yesterday slicing right through that black diagonal line of support. I'm going to get rid of this one up here because it's no longer relevant right now. And it's coming into this pink line, which offered support over here. We'll see how the market behaves today. Pre-market action has been really wonky and gone pretty much all over the map, pretty much. So we'll see what happens, but I will be watching this pink line and see how price behaves as it gets close to this pink line. Will it find some support, or will the selling continue? We'll see. So needless to say, not putting any new charts forward, just watching to see what happens in the days ahead and looking for price movement that goes back up and over that blue 8-day EMA. With that, I will leave you. Our next video goes out on Thursday. Thanks very much for watching.